All right, we're going to go over the latest update to TradeShield NTH's dashboard. We're installing right now, and when you actually import it, the first thing you're going to see is this window here, and this is telling you, welcome to TradeShield, select which trading sessions you want to trade this week. This selection locks until Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Everything in this is based on Eastern Standard. Keep that in mind. Caution, most traders do not have a proven edge during Globex overnight sessions, Asia, London, US pre-market, and lose money trading them. Only enable sessions where you have a tested, profitable strategy. Choose carefully. You cannot change this until next week. I'm going to go ahead and select US and US session and US pre-market. The times are listed here. Click that. Then this is going to pop up, all right, with your accounts that you have, and you're going to have some options. First, it's right now the market's closed and it's telling me that the market opens here, but the session that I've selected, my next session available to me to trade is US pre-market right here. If I try to enter a trade in before that, it's just going to flatten it and close everything. All right, so now the next thing you could do is to flatten all. Come over here and click a set a hotkey. This is a global hotkey. Doesn't matter what window you're on, anything. If you set this hotkey, it's going to flatten everything and it's going to cancel all pending orders on every account you have logged in or on your NinjaTrader. So this is an emergency. This is, I want everything done. Okay. And you can set a hotkey that you can just use on your keyboard. And again, it's global, so you don't have to have the window selected to use it. Keep in mind, if you have this hotkey selected for anything else, Windows based or anything, it's going to do that too. So you need to create some little sequence that you're not using for anything else. And then we can come over here and we can create a profile. Okay, so we click create profile. We can name it whatever we want. We can name it, like, say if you're trading Lucid, Jesus, I can't type. Lucid 50K flex conservative or whatever, right? So we come here and we're gonna go, okay, I want my daily goal to be $500. I want my loss limit to be $300, right? I want my high watermark activation threshold. We'll just say 250. That's half of your daily goal. And then we're going to lock in 30% of that. And what happens with that is if you hit $250, what's going to happen is a stop loss. An additional stop loss is going to be placed on your chart 30% away from whatever your highest profit is. So if $250, it's going to save 30% of that $250. If you go to 300, it's going to save 30% of the 300, and it's going to move that stop loss up to where it would be if it comes back and hits 30%. And that's going to update automatically throughout there. If it gets hit, it's going to cancel the other pending orders you have. Or if your TP gets hit, everything gets canceled, right? And then your prop pass target. This is, if you have a 50K account, you need to put in whatever the actual full balance is that you want it to close and lock the account, right? So if you hit 53,000 over, I don't know, however long you're trading this, and it hits that, it's going to automatically close it and lock the account out so that you can't screw up your past prop firm account. Okay. Now we click create profile. What we can do, we can edit those profiles. So we'll come here, right? And there it is right there. And there's that profile. Here's an APX 50K profile. Okay, you can delete that profile if you want to. But when you go into your accounts, instead of having to set, if say you buy 20 Apex accounts, or you have 5 Lucid accounts, or 10 Legends accounts, you can come in here and you can select which profile you want, click apply, and it's going to set all that for you in here. Okay, and it's going to actually turn everything on. So it's doing everything by profile. All right, so we can come down here, and then I can go to this one, not this one, but this one over here, and select, okay, this is an Apex account and I want those settings, right? And there we go. Well, target reached. That's cool. But anyways, and then you have your settings and your tilt detection on each account here. Your tilt, your spiral connection, consecutive losses, trades in 3 minutes. You know what I mean? There's your high P&L. That's from your high watermark. When it gets hit, that's going to start trailing. You're also going to see it right here, and right here it's going to tell you 200 how many dollars you need for it to activate, right? In a real-time environment. It's going to be counting down and saying, okay, you need $50, you need $20, you need $10, and then activated, and it'll actually show your high P&L there as well. And that is the new update to TradeShield. If there is a new update, you're going to see right here, update available, and you can download it and get updated. Now, this is your open charts right here. Okay. If you open a chart up, it's going to detect it and put it on here and what symbol it is. And it's going to tell you you don't have the sensor installed. If you don't have the sensor installed, anything you do is just going to be stopped. You need to install the sensor, and that's really easy to do. You're just going to go onto your chart. Okay, so we're going to go onto our chart like this right here. All right, and we're going to go to indicators, and we're going to go to FLB trade sensor like that. Apply. Okay, and then now you're actually going to see this bullish longs only thing right here, or it's going to say no trade or whatever. That's just the bias, but the sensor is going to tell you that you're supposed to be able to trade or not based on everything. So if you're in session, out of session, bullish or bias, if accounts are locked, whatever. Okay, and that's how it's going to work. Now each account has a lock me out until next session thing. So say you're trading, you're not copy trading, you're just trading individual accounts, and say you don't hit your daily goal, but you're like a couple bucks away from it, and you're like, all right, you know, screw that, click this button, it's going to lock that account out until the next session. And you could do that on every single account right here. So this is the update to TradeShield. It is going to be available here shortly, or if not already, if you're watching this video now. And I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, concerns, or even some advice or features that you want added into this, let me know.